welcome to another episode of the Adrienne Ross Show, where sports and culture connect. I am excited because I just saw video footage of Aliyah Boston in the gym getting her one-on-one workout on with the new player development coach, Keith Porter. Now, I did a video not that long ago talking about this upcoming season and saying that Aliyah Boston was going to come ready to ball. And so when I see footage like this and see the moves that they're working on, I feel really good about that because I think it portends wonderful, wonderful things. And we're going to get into it. I'm going to show you some of that footage and break some of that down for you. But first, if you have not subscribed to the Adrienne Ross Show, please do so. The Adrienne Ross Show, where sports and culture connect. Hit that subscription or the subscribe button. Also, I do have a second channel, Adrienne Ross Squared, where I square off from A to Z. There's a welcome video over there. You can check it out and see if it's your cup of tea. I'm rhyming and I'm not even meaning to. Yeah, A to Z, see if it's your cup of tea. Well, that's me. Okay, never mind. Let me stop. I used to rap, by the way. Anyway, let's get to getting on Aliyah Boston's workout. I will first show you this straight through, and though they have music, you'll either hear no music or you'll hear my music that I own. And the reason why is because you never know. YouTube sometimes can be very, very finicky about the whole copyright issue. So if you don't hear any music or you hear my music, that's why. All right. But the point is not the music. The point is the basketball. And so here, the Indiana Fever on X posted this: in the offseason grind with Aliyah Boston at Worcester Academy. All right. So playing it through without saying a word, and then I'll break it down. I see an array of things. I like to see it. And first of all, dude is in Worcester, however you say that. That is Massachusetts. So he's like, I am player development coach. I will travel. Player development coach will travel. All right. Worcester Academy. So there she is taking a shot. Now, I'm going to stop here because I did point out some stuff in the video yesterday about Angel Reese, and I was talking about her form. And I know some people, for whatever reason, take that personally. It's basketball. And so I'm going to point out here the contrast. If you saw that video, I'm going to show the contrast with Aliyah Boston and her shot. She's stepping out. And let's back up a little bit so you can see on that shot. And notice where her arms are. See, this is what it's supposed to look like when you're the shooting arm. It's like a waiter carrying a tray, right? It's like the waiter carrying the tray. That's how you want it nice and high. You don't want the ball down here. Okay. Let me do that again, because I think I was on the wrong screen. You don't want the ball down here. You want it nice and high, and it's like a waiter carrying a tray. All right. And so then she releases that ball. We'll take a good look at that. Oh my goodness. We'll take a look at her release in a moment. But I want to go back to this. I was a point guard, but I fancy myself to have been able to have some post moves as well. And so, that's a good move because look at that. That hair is like, woo. Okay. So that spin move right there. Puts the ball on the floor. She's spinning, turns, has her elbows out a little bit there to make sure she's got some space, got her eyes focused the whole way. Look at the eyes already up, turned, got the ball up high right here. You don't want to bring it down so that the hands can get on it. And she does that spin. And then boom, then a nice soft touch on that. I'm trying to back it up, but it's giving me a hard time. Okay, so there it is. And then nice soft touch. Okay, there it is. And then he's guarding her and he's bodying her up a little bit, which we talked about what she did with Caitlin. You got to be able to absorb the contact and you got to stay focused and not try to get bailed out with the whistle. You just play your game. Okay, so he's got arms on her, pushing her back a little bit. And then she uses her own body, right, to push forward. All right, she's not pushing off, but she's got every right to make that move to the basket. So she keeps pushing and she uses her body to try to create some space and then releases the ball. Let me go back. Was that her left hand? She releases the ball. Exactly. She releases it with her left hand. 99.9 times out of 100. Left side of the floor, left hand. Why? Because this arm, the right arm, is now between her and him, right? So that this hand right here with the ball is not impeded. So, all right, you guys know that, right? Well, some of you know this stuff, and some of you have told me many times that this is all new to you, and so you appreciate all this stuff. So there it is with the three, and then oh my goodness, I love this. The step through, the up and the under, boom, step through. Here's the ball. Now watch how she handles the ball. She holds the ball. And again, the waiter carrying the tray. And look at the release. All right, beautiful release, spin. And now this, again, you see her dip her shoulder, but not like an offensive foul, but just enough to create some space. Let me go back. This is a little glitchy. Go back a little bit more. Okay. There she is. She uses her shoulder to create some space. Now she's got space to then stand up. She was nice and low, then stand up, and then nail the shot. So now he's showing her some moves here. Now she's duplicating what he did, takes one hard dribble, her eyes focused up. She steps through again and then finishes with her left. I love the step through. Okay. Finishes with her left. And here, takes the jumper. Let me go back a little bit. You see that release? This is what I'm talking about. Her wrists are not crossed. Okay. They're aligned with the target. So there you are. They're not way out in front of her and crossed. And she makes it. And now hard drive to the left. Finishes strong with the left hand. And then over here, let me back this one up. I love this move right here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is what I'm saying. So you're posting up. Look at that. Back to the basket. He's pushing her off. He doesn't know which way she's going to go. And she's a quick turn. A quick spin. And then goes hard to the basket. Goes up, finishes strong. Here she steps out for the mid-range. Now look at the finish here. Look at her arms here. Right? Her wrists are not crossed, which is important. Right? All right. Same thing. Look at the follow through. Look at the wrists. Okay? And then here again, watch what she does. Receives the pass. She's looking around. What I got? Let me see what I got. He's got his hand up here, right? So he's taking away the lane area. So what does she do? She spins the other way. She's strong to the left, right? So look what she's peeking. That's a little peek. So she's trying to see she's trying to see, okay, what's he doing? What's he doing? And you can see he's cutting off here, cutting off. He said, no lane for you. And she said, that's okay. I got it. Boom, the basket. All right. More mid-range shot. Again, that form. The follow through. Shoots a few of those. I love being able to stop and look and break it down and all that stuff. And of course, I said, I believe Aliyah Boston is going to come in ready. This last season, she was out of shape. And many of them have said they didn't quite know what they were getting. They weren't prepared for the passes, Caitlin. They weren't prepared to get up and down the floor. Obviously, the more this team can get out on the break and run and not have to grind it out in the paint, the better. But you're going to have to play in the half court as well. And this is what she needs to be working on these things. The places where she's likely to be playing in a game. Love to see it. And also, I believe, like I said before, that after not being ready to start the last season, now they know they got to be in shape. They want to be in shape because they believe the sky is the limit. You already have Stephanie White saying that she's already giving them instructions. You had Lexi Hull in her interview saying they've already been given some direction, some expectations. I believe I heard Stephanie White say before they're giving them things to film to watch. So they're already in the gym, and she's about to start Unrivaled. So the expectation is there. The goals are being set, and you had a chance to see last year what you got to be ready for. So I like seeing what I'm seeing. I want to see the Aliyah Boston that we've seen at moments. And when I started watching WNBA again, when I came back with Caitlin, I'm like, okay, Aliyah Boston is the rookie of the year. She was the first pick because I didn't see it because she didn't come ready. She learned her lesson. She's coming ready. So kudos to Aliyah and to coach, player development coach Porter, and to the Indiana Fever for getting ready for the next season and for the next level. So what do you think? Put your comments in the comment section, of course, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I will catch you next time, God willing. God bless you abundantly.